I have to scoop in there still. So.
Back up, buddy.
Eat this. Okay.
You're gonna wonder why there's no feeders in there.
Well, we had tacos tonight. I poured hamburger grease into a cat food tin. Somebody ate it. Now, cat grease is inherently not really dangerous. It may cause vomiting, it may cause loose stool. As long as he doesn't do either for more than 24 hours, he'll be fine. But if he throws, we took the food out just to play it safe for tonight. A lot of people suggest taking the food out after they throw up. We blinked. It's like, it was covered. He cleared everything off of it. These guys are a handful.
Coming in.
Hold up. Zuko's right there. He's trying to look under.
Oh my god, he can't stop licking himself.
He's like, I scored.
Oh, jeez. Terrible.
I told everyone.
Yeah. Well, they did have normal poops.
Hamburger beef grease is what it was.
Ground
Evidently, it's fairly common because I just typed up cat HA and it like filled out the whole long line. What?
He's like, I was behaving so well, and then why did I have to get put back in here? Because of my brother.
Yeah, letterbox will be interesting.
What?
Someone said letterbox will be interesting.
Yeah, he just put. There's no eyes in there.
Well, you could say he
So,
just greased
right
his
now.
shoot up.
He's on poop right now.
Because we got a baseline.
He
That's
pooped fine
good.
this morning,
This look coming out fine now.
and the poop that I just scooped must have been Twix's, because that one was solid for the first time.
So it'll probably be 12 to 24 hours before we really see anything.
And we have taken all the food out from the room, and no cooker training.
See, this is why we can't have nice things.
You gave him a heart attack.
The situation, the scene was extremely funny, okay? I won't just
It was like it was about that much grease in the 5.5 ounce, so it wasn't that much. The things I found online was about a cat eating a half a cup of grease. This is maybe an eighth or less.
And we found out Twix doesn't like any closed doors.
Twixie, come here. No closer. You can watch me. You can watch her leave.
I'll be right back.
She'll be right back, she says. Now we're going to give him the taco fixings, a shell, some sour cream, cheese. Make taco. Tacocat. Not you though. Him. Yeah. Good. Zuko has his paws under the door. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Wow. That would probably not be wise to do to Zuko, because he's been greased. Grease lightning! Look at this. He's eating the strap. Yeah. These guys are like having a litter of kittens. They eat everything. They eat everything. They're into everything. Look, look. He don't care. Oh, they're right behind the door.
Okay. Morning.
Yeah, Zuko, his nickname is now Greased Lightning.
Jesus, I hope it's not.
He's a fast boy, too.
Oh, God. Come on, my lap, baby. Ah, so you gotta watch. They eat everything and anything.
Yeah, I just horrible.
I just don't know how we did not learn that lesson. Okay, so I was cleaning up the kitchen and I put a paper towel over it thinking, I don't know what I was thinking that would deter him. What is he eating now? Oh, it's probably kibble.
I hope.
And then he got it, yeah, I guess the paper towel is a deterrent for an 8-month kitten. And Twix went and cleaned every bowl that was left. So they've eaten enough for the night.
Grease is the word. Is the word. Is the word.
Unbelievable.
Not really. Kind of believable watching them.
They were running around the house, though.
They were all over the place.
Clearly.
Not just the floor. Bless you.
Thank you. I didn't cover my mouth. I hope we didn't get anything.
You can hand me a Corona.
I think I am.
Yeah. Twix is very sweet. Zuko is not much of a lap cat. He's more of a beside the lap cat.
But he likes to give face rubs.
Yeah.
Really, a lot of face rubs.
He likes to lay down next to you and lean up against you.
Twix follows me all over the house wherever I go, and that's why he wasn't on the counter eating inappropriate stuff, because he was with me. Uh-oh. Oh, Trevor Noah.
Ow. He attacked my arm. Yeah.
That's for
He's playing.
clipping him.
For what?
Clipping him.
They didn't clip his teeth. He wants to play. He's like all wound up. Here.
Do you want the
Yeah.
Here, get the one down.
He put the kick and kicker.
Oh my. I wonder if the grease is going to have them all, like, riled up.
Grease's energy.
Like, I wonder if it's like...
I think he might be feeling it already.
Mm-hmm.
Like turbocharged.
Oh, someone wants to know if they like the bellies rubbed.
Twix likes his belly rubbed. Zuko likes it for a few seconds, then he's done with it.
And David wants to know if the beef was spiced.
Nope.
Really?
It was
Is
just
this payback?
it was regular.
Is that what that is?
It was regular hamburger. The grease was separated before any of the spices were added. You know, you cook the hamburger, you drain the grease. It was kind of lean, so there wasn't that much grease to begin with. There was maybe a half a centimeter of grease in the can.
I know you're doing that on purpose.
No, I mean right here.
I'll move over. John says I hit him with the mouse wand, and so now he's doing payback. I don't do it intentionally.
You were like the perfect distance, so like, ooch, ooch, ooch.
Oh, he did a wiggle butt.
Yep.
How would you say, like an eighth of a cup?
At max, an eighth.
Sorry, I was typing a text.
No problem. I'm not talking much.
I'm tired. It's been a long day. So we gotta get up again tomorrow early. I have to take Eddie to the vet tomorrow.
You might have a UTI.
I don't know if it's a UTI or his chronic. He has chronic blood in his urine, but it's like now, you know, it comes and goes. And so there's some urine, you know, blood around his urethra area, which is like now like the fourth or fifth time we've had it, and we've had him under anesthesia. We've looked at it. He's a little too fat to see his penis area. His tummy looks bloated already. Oh my god, these cats will eat anything. How big his paws are.
They both have huge paws.
Remind me before we leave, we can take off that black. There's a black like thing underneath there. Oh, I feel like he'll eat that too. I think it's been there the last couple of nights, but it came from the feeder.
It's a foot.
Yeah. I'm laughing because it's like not even an inch from my face. Too illegal.
He won.
Is there anything in the room you wouldn't want Zuko to have an accident on?
No.
Pretty much everything but the floor and the litter pad and the litter box.
When Jennifer responded.
Yeah, these two are going to be huge cats. Zuko will fill up any lap.
No, Trix.
I mean, Twix.
Twix.
Yeah.
Okay,
Twix. You cover up the name. No, I can't. Okay, there it is up there in the center. Oh, it's right here on the screen. Twix.
Jennifer says to expect diarrhea tomorrow, and that we should put him on Flora, which we're getting, and do a bland diet. I don't have a bland diet.
They already got a bland diet.
No, like she's talking like a prescribed bland diet, like.
Mm-hmm. I think he'll be fine. He didn't have that much.
We should definitely give him the Flora though. In the morning, maybe give them a half a packet each. That's going to be in on Friday.
Mm-hmm. Same with the pill pockets.
Yeah, that's a good question. So is there any, do we want to take the rug out?
Up to you. It's one of those things that are going to happen eventually.
Well, the shopping trip this morning went really well. Actually, there was a good amount of toilet paper on the shelves.
Yeah.
And everything was in stock, and there wasn't many people. Excuse me. Thank you for asking, Kathleen. Yep, we got there at like 9:10.
How big are their paws compared to the palm of your hand? Well, I got big palms, and she has small palms. Let's just say they're sizable.
Okay, so Ginger says that she's had this happen before, and she said the litter box cleaning was not good. So we're not the only idiots.
It's like, from what I've seen online, grease can be part of a cat's diet with no issues, just not in the quantities that he had. And they had a ton of baking soda too. That's one of the things I had trouble finding. Looks like they just stocked that up.
And the meat, there was plenty of meat,
Yeah.
and it looked fresh.
Yeah, the meat. I've seen full counters of meat for the last several weeks.
The only thing that they didn't have was my kind of milk that I like. I like 1% milk. And they had a gallon of it, but it expires in like 5 days, so I didn't want to get that. And then, but I like half gallons, and they didn't have any of that. I think I did get a quart now I think about it.
Like they're recommending that everybody wear masks when you go outside. And it's like
We tried.
yeah. It's like just found 3 N95 masks, and oh my gosh, those things are uncomfortable. I can't imagine how the nurses do it. It's like just after 15 minutes, my nose was like rubbing against it. But I ordered several different kinds of masks off of Amazon. Some of them are patterns, cat themed. If they turn out to be not too shabby, I'll share them.
And then we have some coming by the end of the week of just pure black ones.
Yeah.
So California, tonight came out with, or Los Angeles area, if you aren't wearing a mask, people can refuse to service you.
Good.
Yeah.
Masks are going to kind of be one of those things that people will be wearing them the rest of this year at least. Like the Spanish flu took a couple of years to fully work its way through the population of the world. But they had a lot, they didn't have the medical technology that we have today.
Jennifer said she's going to see if she can pick up some ID for us tonight.
Okay. Now, Spanish flu, from what I hear, may have originated in Kansas.
You can do a lot of work.
Yeah. These two, frankly, they're as much work as a litter of newborn kittens. They're just as much trouble. But they could just get into a bigger trouble, like eating a can of hamburger grease.
We were both negligible on it. They really have been so good.
We have full face respirators that we use for painting,
Yeah.
but that's a bit overkill in my book.
My aunt wants me to wear those.
Plus our filters are dirty. Just remember, if you make your own mask, a couple key things is a high thread count, and you got to be able to breathe through it easily. And multiple layers. One example I saw was to have a cup of boiling water, and then you put it above it, and if steam can get through, then it's good enough for you to breathe through.
How's your tummy?
He looks fine right now. He's acting fine.
You should talk to the tummy and tell it to behave tonight. Come upstairs and he's just licking his face and lips.
If you guys are looking for bandanas, one resource that some people don't think about are motorcycle shops, especially Harley.
Are they open though? Are they considered essential?
I don't know, but they're people still need to be able to service their motorcycles, and they have garages.
Or buy a motorcycle for $20,000?
Yeah.
Please, I don't think it's essential. In my book, at least. Oh, you can take a virtual tour through the sea of 33,000 acres of tulips. "15 reasons why cats are better than dogs."
That's all.
Let's see. "Owning a cat will make you more intelligent." "They splash less."
They keep you on your toes, make you think.
"They're cheaper." Disagree with that. Totally disagree with that. "They love humans more than food."
Not with these guys. If you put food down, if they had to choose between food and humans, food would win every time.
Their love is more meaningful than a dog's."
You have to earn a cat's love.
"They take less space."
Physical space.
Maybe not in our house.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the size of the dog, too.
"They live longer." Very true.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
As long as they don't keep eating hamburger grease.
Oh, they're not as smelly as dogs. I don't know, these guys had some pretty bad poops today.
No, they're probably their fur smell.
Oh yeah, dog smell, yuck. "They sleep a lot."
Yeah. Now, how about a list of things where dogs are better than cats?
No, I don't want to hear about that. "They're expert hunters."
Dogs don't get on the counter and eat hamburgers.
"They're better for the environment." So dogs have about 2.1 times the environmental impact of a SUV. Ooh, that's surprising. "You don't have to walk them."
Yep.
And some of them can even use the toilet.
I had a friend that discovered her cat taught himself to use the toilet because she got up to use the bathroom in the middle of the night and had to wait in line.
Look at his tummy, looks so expanded.
Hey, you're seeing things.
No, I think it's expanded. They clean themselves. "Once upon a time, they were gods."
That is very true, and they have not forgotten.
Nope. So those were 15 reasons why cats were better than dogs.
Some dogs eat just as much as they can find, and they're not too squeamish about the quality of their food, aka cat poop. Some people never have to scoop their own litter box.
He's like, "Hey, where's my food over there?" Correct, yes. Birds can demolish the bird population if their parents let them.
That's another reason for cat colonies to be TNR'd and maintained. That way the cat colony will go down in size naturally over time.
Yeah, purr is number one. I do love that sound. Do we have CVS? Oh yeah, there's CVS's. Our CVS's are inside Target. They don't actually have standalone CVS's around here.
I don't think so.
Yeah. We have Bartell's and Rite Aid. Oh, there is a CVS in downtown Bellevue.
It's like if motorcycle mask for winter riding, as long as it doesn't have the hole for the mouth and the nose, will be fairly dense fabric. And it wraps around your whole face, minus the eyes. I have one, but it has the holes for the mouth and nose. Whoa, flying cat.
I don't think we did any any clicker training at all today. I don't.
Nope.
No. We're not going to do any today because they're tummies.
What? See, you did that yourself.
I know. We'll have to come and check on them later. Okay, Mr. Tummy, you better be okay. Look how big it is.
He's been eating really well the last few days, last week. But that's all you're seeing. Because his is looking the same. Plus his is more evident because his fur is shorter and he's missing a lot of fur on his belly.
You think his hair is shorter?
Yeah.
I think it's the same, don't you?
Yeah. His is definitely more bushier on his belly.
I'm biting Daddy.
His fur may be, if it is the same length, it's a lot more organized than
What's this?
Twix's. I don't know.
Or his fur is more organized?
It slides down flat and straight. I think Twix is going to push out a little bit.
Okay, head out. Not for you.
I remember Willow from the saplings. She was short to medium hair when she was here. Now she's like definitely a long hair.
He's under the thing. Look. Oh my gosh. Everything was going so smoothly. And then you had to ruin it, and I'm blocking the camera. Sorry.
I think he'll be fine.
Time will tell.
Morning will tell. I don't think he'll throw up. Like, there wasn't that much grease in there.
I think it's going to be diarrhea.
Yeah. Slick the chin.
What? Oh, boy.
And it's kind of like Safeway and Albertsons. There's still some Albertsons around here. Mainly because they haven't changed it because there's a Safeway fairly close to them. I'm going to need to get ready.
Yep. Look at it's so big and bulging right here.
It's because it's naked.
I feel the same way. Yes, I do.
You want to just drag yourself underneath the furniture
Yes. Just,
and hide?
yep. Don't bite it. What's that about?
He's a goofy boy. Zuko definitely feels normal right now. So, yeah, you may need those respirators to clean the litter box tomorrow.
So that means you're going to do it? You're going to have to be on cat duty
You
I leave.
You said I could sleep in.
No, you said no, I don't need to sleep in. Well, I'm going to leave at 9:30, so you have to be on poop control. Or poop control.
Watch.
What a goofball.
Or is the symptoms are worsening?
Yes, I saw that.
All right, boys. You gotta,
A little bit later.
don't be too weird there, Felix. Twix, whatever. Enjoy the kittens. Have a nice day.